What's up, y'all? Wavy Davy Gaming in the building. Here with another 2K video. Now, this is going to be 2K21. If you're struggling to make a player, I got one for you. Now, as I said, this player is not going to be... I already recorded this video a couple times. You're not going to be going crazy fast with this build. It's not going to be one of these like guard builds or anything. It's going to be actually a small forward build, but let me make sure, yeah. So for the pie chart, you want to go with slashing, defense. I guess defending, right? I don't know why you just give rebounding some category or something, right? So now you could finesse this, right? You could go high vertical, because this build's gonna have high vertical. You could go high speed, even though essentially I believe you should just go vertical or strength, depends on what you want. But personally, I went vertical, right? Because I want to get like blocks and shit. So first thing you want to do, you want to max out your driving and standing dunk. You're gonna go max out your ball handling and your post moves. Now, I'm gonna give you multiple. I'm gonna give you multiple takes of this build, multiple ways if you want to put it like that. So you want to put your three, max out your three, max out your free throw, put your post fade at, no, not your passing, it's your post fade at 70. Right now with this build, if you want to make this is essentially like a post scorer, but like not really a post scorer type build. So you want to max out your rebounding, max out your block, your interior defense, and your perimeter defense. Now you could go lateral quickness. My mistake was I didn't put lateral quickness on my player, but I adjusted that. So if you want to go lateral quickness, go lateral quickness. You're just gonna be fast and shit, right? And just, I don't know, put your middies up or something, right? Essentially you'll have, now look at this. Now if you make him 6'9", he gets all these defense. Look at his defense right now. Look at your rebounding goes up, your block increases. Essentially you're gonna be getting like snag blocks and shit. With not even like, it's not even prior like a crazy defensive build, but I guess you could put it like that, right? Now you could go as slim as 190. I went 193 personally. 193 between 195 is where you want to get that extra, just the extra tick of speed boost and shit, right? Now look, if you put your wingspan, now look at your driving dunk, your standing dunk. Look at your block. Look at all of that. You're essentially, you're gonna be a big man, but like you're gonna be faster than other big men. Now you're gonna be 6'9". Now, as I said, I'm gonna give you multiple takes of this build, and this is why I said put up your post score. Now, if you want to be a post scorer, technically it's not really a post scorer build, but you can get post scoring takeover. If you do that, I suggest you put your strength and your weight up to just be a disgusting post scorer and just dunk on people, right? And this is gonna come out as a finisher. Now, I'm gonna go through the badges in a second, but there's different takes, and I'm gonna give you this build can get glass cleaning, or I don't recommend glass cleaning, or post scorer. Now I'm gonna switch it up to make you get a different takeover. You wanna go back and you wanna lower all your post moves, because 2K is not dumb. Lower your post moves, right? And if you're thinking of buying this game, don't buy this game. I think if you want to get PS5, or you have plans on getting PS5, just wait until PS5 comes out. I assure you, don't get this game, please. I got it like a dickhead because I didn't know what I was doing. Don't get this game. It's not worth it. I know the product may look flashy and shit. No, don't. They're just scamming you for your money, because essentially, once you get PS5, you're going to want to get 2K21 on PS5. Because, don't get this game, bro. But, for you who already have this game and you're struggling to make a build, this is a good build, right? Now, you could go up and put your driving layup up a little bit. You could go pass accuracy to get a little bit more badges. playmaking badges. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I think you should do. Probably put your mid-range shot to get a little bit more shooting badges. It all depends, right? As I said, this you're gonna get a lot of value out of this player. Look, now what if I do this? You get 5 badges. Max you get is 5, right? You get 7, but that's if you want to get post takeover, right? You can mess with that, but personally, you could go pass accuracy or shooting, right? I'm gonna go shooting just for the sake, because if you're gonna be in the corner a lot, you should be at least in a you should be able to shoot a little bit, right? So now do the same thing. I made my player 6'8". You can make him 6'9". It all depends. You could mess around with the height, but the build I'm trying to show you is either 6'8" or 6'9". I'm gonna go 6'9". Wanna put your weight down to do 194 here. Put your wingspan up. Now I showed you before, you get the same. Essentially, you get the same things, but look at the takeover now. Takeover is different. You get slashing now. If you want to get slashing, this is the build you want, because if you want to just yam it on people, this is the build you want. If you want post scoring takeover, this build, like, you could get any takeover if you just mess around with it, right? I guess besides like playmaking, but that's if you want to switch it up, the height, right? So I'm gonna go with this build. You're a finisher, right? Same build, but just tweaked it a little bit. Then you want to test the build, right? Now I'm gonna show you the badges that I chose that I personally think would be fit best for this player. Of course, you could always change it if it's not messing with you. Thank God they took out quick draw, so you wouldn't just get handles for days or some shit, right? Finishing, you wanna just go for the basic badges. I'm gonna go Lob City Finisher on silver because I want to catch lobs. It doesn't even matter. Fancy footwork, I guess. It doesn't even matter about finishing. These are the 2 badges that. So essentially, if you're playing in the park, this build, you want to get corner specialist, because you're probably going to be in the corner if your guard is going to sit there and be spamming dribbling, just kick you out to a corner. And with your 55-3, around that 51, I think it was. If you, as I say, you could play with that too, but if you know what you're doing, you could get some nice, you know your jump shot. You could shoot. Now, as I said, personally, I haven't seen much of 2K. I mean, I haven't played much of 2K21 at the park, but I know enough to know that, like, you could shoot, bro. Now you could just put on catch and shoot. Maybe green release. Maybe you could change that up. Dead eyes, a good option. Now here, of course, you're just gonna go for a pogo stick. Hall of Fame. Let's go Intimidator on Hall of Fame. Front protector on gold. Box. You definitely want to get box to get rebounds. I don't know, rebound chaser or something. Go anything here. Pickpocket, chase down artist. Let's just go rebound chaser. Chase down or something else, right? You could. Those badges don't matter. You just make sure you get pogo stick. Now, this is the build you want to get for if you just like want to. Great build. You could get contacts, standing contacts. If you have a guard on you, you could shove them aside. If you want to go post scorer, get a little bit more strength. You want to go with the strength pie chart or the balance pie chart. You get a little bit more strength. You make him big. You make him give him a little bit more weight and make him post scorer. He's essentially gonna be a post scorer, but he could get contacts. If you know how to shoot, he'll be able to shoot a little bit. Now, as I said, 2K may be tripping this year with the shot meter. But if you know what I'm doing, as I said, last year I was shooting with like a 60-something 3-pointer. I was consistently greening. So this is the badge you want to go to. Now you could mess with this build a little bit more. As I said, you see I made mine 6'8", but yeah, these are all my. But yes, I've just been playing with builds a little bit. But now you could go back, make him 6'5". He could nearly speed boost if you make him right. You could change the pie chart that give him more speed. I'm just showing you like how to This year you definitely want to go max wingspan with everything. Look at his perimeter defense now. Look at his perimeter defense, lateral quickness, rebounding isn't that bad. Gets playmaking. I mean, look at his ball handle, right? 78 contact standing at 6'5". You're getting 80. Now I don't shoot. I don't think you should. If you make him 6'5", just don't pay attention to your standing dunk because that's not gonna help you. Just go for your driving layup, close shot. Maybe add a little bit more stuff around. You'll have your player. This is, I believe, going to come out as a two-way slasher. I believe a two-way finisher. Two-way finisher, right? As I said, last time I checked, it was two-way slasher. Either way, this is like the build you want to play around with. And it's not going to be the typical build where you're just making two-way slashing playmakers or like shot creators. Like, no. This build, especially the first two ones I showed you, you're gonna get contact dunks. If you're playing on a guard, you just baby them, essentially. And your ball handle is not that hard. Get unpluckable, switch with the badges, and yeah, it's a good build here. And if you want to see more, if you guys see this video and want to see more, just let me know. I'll put y'all on the other builds I have, or other builds that I know I have. Those aren't just all my builds. Of course, I have tested with 2K20. They ruined my two-way. Essentially, if 2K hadn't fucked up the builds this year, I would have, well, not this year, but I guess if they didn't fuck up this game, they shouldn't even have released this game in the first place. But if they hadn't fucked up this game, you could have gotten a two-way playmaker. I think that was the best small forward in the build. It's essentially a two-way slashing playmaker, but just taller, right, and plays a different position. So I believe that build was very nice. But yeah, they messed that up. You can't even get contact dunks anymore with that build. So 2K, man. But if you enjoyed this video, ask for more, man. Wavy Davy out.